Hey everybody, thank you for returning to my channel. I'm Reese Cup, and this evening I'm preparing dinner, and I'm using ground turkey with seasonings, and I'm gonna cook some pasta. This giggly pasta, mm, jiggly pasta. Anyway, I've never tried it before, but I assume it's similar to macaroni. But anyway, this ground turkey, I've seasoned it with Italian seasoning, dried onions, garlic powder, and panko bread seasoning. I also put an egg in here and some dried mustard. So uh, let's get down to it. Make a few more of these with scoop my ground turkey out. And I'm going to fry this in my Power Air Fryer XL 5.3 quart. I guess you can call it a portable oven because it acts like an oven. I mean, once you put it in the basket, fries away. You don't have to worry about adding any grease. You can't add any wet liquids in it right now anyway, unless you get the attachments like a pan or something for it. But it's an excellent, excellent machine, and I love it. So, and it makes the cooking time easier. So, here we go. Let me show you this. If you saw my last video, uh, you'll recognize this Power Air Fryer. So here we are. Let you set it down a little bit more so you can see it. And of course, it's going to read backwards. But anyway, it's the Power Air Fryer XL 5.3 quart. And I'm going to just pour this drawer out. Pour this drawer out. Okay. And in the drawer is the basket, which when I push this red button here to release the basket in the drawer, nice and easy. Okay. So I'll start taking my meatballs and placing in the basket as many as I can. These are my meatballs that I prepared. So I'm going to just drop them in a basket. Well, let me put it back in the drawer first, it'll be easier. Just wanted to show you how it details. Okay, now, just roll them up a little bit. Drop them in. And I probably put, the basket is pretty large, so I'll probably put about 12, maybe. Yeah. But I think this was a great idea. I wish I was the inventor of this thing. And you know, they have several versions by different makes. But because I saw this one first in an infomercial, and I said, well, I'm trying to eat healthy. And when it said no grease has to be used or oil, I was like, what? Because you know, you get oil, and especially in your meats anyway, you get a little oil naturally. So I said, I don't need any additional oils. And when I fried my chicken and did my kale and everything, I just, especially with the chicken and the steak and the turkey chops, all I did was batter it just like I would if I was using a frying pan. And when I fried it, which is preset temperatures on here, but you can manually set the temperatures too, and the time. When I put it in there, wow, I mean, I was so surprised it came out looking fried just like you had it in the frying pan. Like what? And we're not even gonna talk about the taste. If you season it right, it is off the chain. I mean, so if you can get a good deal like this, you don't have to fill your body with all the unnecessary stuff. I'll put it that way. then this is a great deal. Because I know a lot of time when we eat fried chicken, especially, you eating the skin, which is already greasy, and then you eating that oil that it sat in to fry. And you just think about all the calories. You think about all the grease that's staying in your body that you can't break down. And people tell you, well, if you drink some lemon and water, that'll break down the grease. I'm not a believer of that. So I got more than 10 meatballs. I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16 meatballs in here. So that's pretty good. So we're going to set this up. And let me slide this back in. Okay. Now, I'm going to set my temperature for this. Let me set my temperature for this. So, right now it's on, well, you have a button for the presets for the type of meats, and you can see it around here displayed. You may not be able to see it too well on here, but anyway, I pushed this here. This first little emblem came up with French fries. I moved around. This is lamb chops. This one is shrimp. This one is like a cupcake if you have the insert pan for it. And this one is for chicken. This one is for steak and fish. So what I'm going to do, since I don't have any here for actual hamburger, I'm just going to set my own temperature. So I'm going to set it on maybe 325. Oops. Went a little bit too fast. Okay. I'm going to set it on 325 for about 12 minutes. Well, it don't do 25, so I'll put it on 330 for 12 minutes. And then we'll come back and see what the results are. See you shortly.